Welcome my humanoids back to my channel for my gaming opinion, and yes, this is my opinion. So no need to cause a nuclear explosion, alright? We're all suffering enough. Yay, it's Black History Month. You could say that every month is Black History Month. And if you see me wearing the same clothes, that's on purpose. I made 2 videos in one day. I'm trying to bust out content for you guys. I was been away for a little too long. But today, I'm gonna be giving you guys my favorite black game characters. Okay, let me start by saying, listen, I know there's really great representation of black characters out there in gaming, and you know, it's just like in movies, it's been taking a time. We're getting there, we're getting somewhere, but it's taking a little too long. We just gotta keep pushing. And I know everybody has their favorite black game character, right? And there are some who are very noticeable. But these are the ones impressing on my life, okay? So no judges. I feel like I said this already. No judges. Right? These are the ones who, when I think about great black protagonist game characters, these are the ones that pop into my head. So it starts with one that would probably be on top of a lot of people's list. Miles Morales. Okay, see? Here's the thing. I'm a little biased on this because I loved Miles Morales before he was even before the Marvel Universe started, or just before then. That timeline's a little blurry. It's been a long time. It's a half Hispanic from Brooklyn. And listen, I'm not from Brooklyn. Half black, half Hispanic from Brooklyn, New York. And I vibe with that. And I already knew a little bit about him. Well, I don't know where they're going with Miles Morales now, but I knew the storyline of he became Spider-Man because of the death of Peter, because he didn't want to be Spider-Man. He wanted to be Norman fucking Kennedy. Who can blame him? His life was already freaking hard. He lives in Brooklyn. And now he lost his mom, who knew he was Spider-Man. So that's not the game. That's just some of the stuff I knew before. So I was a little biased because I really liked him. He's actually one of my favorite characters in superhero ever. But Miles Morales' character is so well done. Okay, I know people are annoyed about his voice. I get it, okay? But he is a teenager. He is a teenage superhero. He's gonna get a little squeaky. But I feel like his character is so well done that I wouldn't even pay attention to that at all, like, period. Like, he feels like a real human being. Not to mention, his lightning powers are sick, okay? They're sick. They shouldn't have called it Venom, though. Like, I really felt like I was hanging out with somebody back from the block. Like, it's crazy. My love for Miles Morales in the games are just more of him being a full developed person beyond his race. I mean, his race and where he came from. That's very important, obvious. That is very important. Without that, he wouldn't be Miles Morales. But he just shows that a person is more than where they came from in a game. It's very good representation. I like it. I'm not black, so... But hopefully he was a good representation for you guys. Alright. Jedi Fallen Order. Can you guess? Can you guess who it is? Can you see who it is? Maybe see her? Yes. I love her. I love this game in general. This game feels way more Star Wars than a lot of recent Star Wars properties, okay? You know what I'm talking about. The storyline... Like, the gameplay and, like, the mechanics are fine. They're good. I mean, nothing revolutionary. But the storyline was Star Wars hell, okay? And, like, Sears was, like, a perfect representation of why there is no light or dark side. Because it's hard to teeter either or. Like, Jedi lost her pupil. She gave up her pupil because of torture. And then she becomes a dark side and kills all these people. And then she has to repent. How? By creating the next Jedi. But then realizing that this is not the time to do that because they're just being hunted down. And they're going to have to live a life of fear. And that's what I call character development. Like, once again, she feels like a real human. Unperfect, conflicted, and has nothing but burdens and traumas on themselves. Just like all of us. Everyone in this game was not perfect. Like, I feel bad for her pupil. She got murked. That probably doesn't sit well with her, but that is a part of her character growth, even more so. Like, and I loved how flawed she was. This is something I wish they did in the prequels. Like, they should have made Kylo Ren had a redemption in the second one, and then we can see how he tries to redeem himself further in the third one. Like, she had her full dark side moment. She killed innocents. Oh yeah, she did the deed. But at any point, you can change. Like, it doesn't matter what point or stage of your life, you can change. And I love how her choices eating up at her. And that's what pushes her to be so good. To come back from the dark side was the pain she caused others. And usually that's what happens when people, go on their little villain arc. When they hurt someone truly innocent and pure and who didn't deserve it, we realize this isn't worth it. My next one. Okay, this is a little unusual, but let me paint the picture. It's Last of Us, right? We don't know the ending. We know Ellie has the cure to save this entire fucked up planet that has killed probably more than half the planet. It's a violent, gruesome death. Joel lost his daughter because of this thing. His actual flesh and blood daughter, right? And after spending, I don't know how long, 6 months? Oh, I don't know. It's been a long time. With this girl who he protects and who she nursed him back to health when he wasn't doing so hot. I get it, Joel, that you feel something for Ellie, but Marlene felt more for Ellie, okay? Her best friend died. This is pre-Clicker. I know the Fireflies had their problems. Let's face it, any big organization does. They could have reversed all of it, Joel, all of it. And Marlene was a smart, educated, caring, thought of everyone first. Everyone first. Even questioned herself as a leader. Like, her best friend gave her the sole duty to protect her daughter. She lost a best friend. Now she's paranoid about Ellie. You think saying yes to having to take the thing out of Ellie's brain, does Joe think it was an easy choice? Like, she did everything for the good of the whole fucking world plus Ellie. You think she wanted to sacrifice Ellie? No. But that's what Ellie would have wanted. And it was what Ellie would have wanted. And Marlene, pure good. Neutral good? No. I wouldn't even say she's chaotic. She's not even chaotic good. She's just good. I get it, her sending Ellie away to military school, it was for her protection, okay? And then events happened, she got bit, she was immune, and now is a chance to save the world, or a chance to keep Ellie alive, or her mind dying anyway, because the chance of a child surviving in the Last of Us world is not a good one. If Ellie first girlfriend told us anything, is that children are kind of dumb, and they go do dumb things that can get them killed, especially in a world that now has become something that's strictly trying to kill you. And in The Last of Us 2, Ellie says she did not want to live in this world. She pretty much made it very clear that saving the world would have been how she wanted to go out. And that's very selfish of Joel to doom the whole planet. And poor Marlene, she did everything she could for Ellie, for the Fireflies, for the world. And Joel was just like, nah, I'm a selfish bitch. And he took and he took out doctors. He took out so many doctors. I know this seems like I'm ranting about Joel and not Marlene, but I get it. Teenage me loved the ending. I still love the ending of Last of Us. But adult me says that Marlene is the actual hero of this story, okay? She was the hero, okay? She would have gave people's lives back, or whatever the life they could have back. She had nothing but good intentions, and she was willing to sacrifice someone she loved for the greater good, and Ellie and her shared that understanding. And Joel wouldn't know that after 6 months or a year. You know who would know that? Marlene, who took care of her entire life. And that's why she's wonderful and doesn't get enough credit. And lastly, this is probably also pretty obvious. Lee from The Walking Dead games. Ball like a baby. Okay, I know it's like, oh, look, Left 4 Dead, a father and a child. But without Lee, Clementine would have never survived. She would have never been able to protect herself or her surrogate brother. He did good by everyone. Obviously, there's some choices if he made, it would have looked more shady. But that was the character's choices. Him as a character, okay, obviously his beginning is a little off, in the police car, murdered your wife and all that. But he literally was the Rick of those games. And not only that, he was a little bit better than Rick. Well, then again, we didn't see him turn it, into bad Rick. Badly, but he would have died for Clementine. And he did die for Clementine. He died and bring her back to her family. Maybe because he didn't want to watch a kid. I wouldn't want to watch a kid either. But she was his priority. He was so gentle. He cut her hair. She got kidnapped. He got her back. And the ending scene with them two is like, he was never a dad, but he was a good dad. He was a good dad. And he had to make some hard choices. And I still think he handled things a little better than Rick did. I mean, I know Lee didn't have anything left, but he didn't have to help this random ass child. He didn't have to die for her. He didn't have to care for this group that was really annoying. The only ones who weren't annoying, Lee and Clementine, let's be honest. I mean, maybe I'm just a stickler for self-sacrifice, but she was his priority to the end. He might have had a fucked up past or a murky one, but boy, did he redeem himself. He redeemed himself. Did he deserve to go out like that? No. No. But he did, and it was for her. And I can't be mad at that. Well, my humanoids, let me know who are your favorite Black game characters and why they resonated with you and why you still think about them and they still hold that top key spot. And let me know if any of my favorite Black game characters are your favorites. All my links are down below. Do like and subscribe things. Do good things for goodness sake. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.